Let's make some candied pecans. The instructions and ingredients will be at the end, so be ready to take a screenshot. Also, disclaimer, this is a double recipe, so you're going to see me using a little bit more. So what you need to do is get your dry ingredients together, and you need half a cup of sugar, half a cup of brown sugar, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and half a teaspoon of salt. You want to get your dry ingredients mixed together really well and then set it to the side. For your wet ingredients, you need 1 egg white, 1 tablespoon of water, and a teaspoon of vanilla extract. So I've learned when you're separating egg and egg white, it's best to use an extremely cold egg. And just going to take your time and use the eggshell to help you separate the egg from the yolk. And that's it. So once you get your egg white separated and you add your water and your vanilla, you want to whisk this together until it's nice and frothy. Once it gets to the nice frothy consistency that you like, you're going to add a pound of pecan halves. And I did get this from my local farmers market, so if you're able to do that, please do go and support your local farmers. And then you just want to get your pecans completely covered in your wet ingredients. And then I added it to a separate bowl, and then I'm just going to pour my dry ingredients right over the pecans. You want to make sure your pecans are completely covered in your sugar mixture, so give them a really, really good mix. And then to a baking sheet, I'm going to add some Smart Take parchment paper baking sheets. They come pre-cut, so it's really easy for this project. And you're going to put your pecans in a single layer on top of your baking sheet. You're going to bake these in the oven on 250 for 50 to 55 minutes, and you want to turn every 15 to 20 minutes. You don't want the pecans to clump up on each other. I will link this parchment paper in my Amazon storefront and in the caption. It worked really well for these pecans. The sheet did not move from the baking sheet, and of course it was a perfect non-stick option for the pecans. I gifted these to my neighbors for Christmas, so I put them in these cute little mason jars that I got from Hobby Lobby and then wrapped them in some tissue paper. Super simple, and everyone seemed to enjoy it. Instructions and ingredients at the end. Be sure to take a screenshot and like and follow for more simple recipes. Y'all enjoy.